If you're a triathlete or endurance sports person who wants to do their strength and conditioning in a group but doesn't have the opportunity to, then why not come along and join us as we take you through this warm-up that will get you ready for any strength and conditioning session that you want to follow up with. Okay, good stuff. Right, let's get on with this morning then. Thank you again, sorry for the delayed start. So let's crack on with today's S&C session. Like I said before, I've got a camera here, so you can see me there, but I can see you over there on the laptop, so apologies if I keep looking away. We're going to do a warm-up, which is very similar to the last few weeks, changing exercises a bit, but it's 45 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 5 exercises, we'll run through that 3 times. Then in the previous weeks, we've had 4 sets of 3 exercises. This week, we've got 3 sets of 3 exercises, 60 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and they'll work swim-specific, bike-specific, run-specific exercises. Then we're going to finish with something that's a little bit different. So we're going to have a whole section of time where we're going to go for as many rounds as possible. So this morning, we're working on triathlon-specific strength, with the swim, bike, run specific exercises. We're also going to be doing quite a lot of reps, so we're going for muscular endurance and towards the end, pushing fatigue, so that's also going to work the strength aspect. So that's our aims for this morning. We're going to start off with our 5 exercises, and they are, first of all, running through those. So we've got inchworm, so down to the floor, walk it out, walk it back in again, stand up. If you want to put in an optional press up, you can do, but maybe just do that on rounds 2 and 3 through the warm-up. Our next one is going to be a sumo thruster. So we're going to go legs nice and wide. We're going to come down and then push up. Again, on rounds 2 and 3, you can add a weight to that push. So we're working the shoulders as well. Third exercise, we're going down on the floor and we're going an overhead hold. So hopefully you can see this on the camera. We're going to go hands up in front of our head, head down on the floor, and then lift from the shoulders and hold for 45 seconds. Second round, we'll do it arms wide. Third round, we'll go above the head again. Fourth exercise, glute bridge, back down on the mat. Push high, heels into the floor, toes up. On the second and third round, we'll start to alternate, if we can do that without the pelvis dropping. And then our last exercise is either, if we want low impact, a march on the forefoot, or it's going to be just jogging on the spot if we can handle the impact through our lower legs. So there are our first 5 exercises, 3 times through those, 45 on, 10 seconds off. So getting ready with inchworm, we're going to start that in 10 seconds. So listening for the klaxon, but I'll talk you through it. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So down to the floor, walk it out. As I said, on this first round, we'll just keep a nice tight core. We won't go down for the press up on this one. So just down, walk it out. You can extend the range as you go through this as well. So walking the hands back up closer to the feet each time. Pull back up using hamstrings and glute. Walk out to plank with a nice firm core. Okay, that's time on the inchworm. So next up, we're going to go the sumo squat. So we're going legs really wide, feet 45-degree angle. And we're going to go down and then just push the arms high. So we'll add weight to this next time. This one just starting to warm up. So think about form and control more than anything else. Just start to work through a bigger and bigger range. As you push up, keep the core tight. Make sure you don't take the shoulders back too far. Weight through the heels, drive up through the glutes. Push to nice and tall, get that extension and range through the core and shoulders. 2, 1, time. We're now down on the floor for our overhead hold. So lifting through the shoulders with a nice tight core. Don't lift through the lower back. Ready? Off you go. Lifting. So just lift and hold for the whole 45 seconds, arms as high as you can. Keep them nice and straight. Try to make sure that they don't sag back down towards the floor. Keep the arms nice and long. Lower back holding but fairly relaxed. Good stuff. Time on that one. So now rolling over for a glute bridge, both legs together. The arms towards the ceiling. Push through the heel. Push the pelvis up towards the ceiling. Squeeze through the glutes at the top. Hamstrings should be relaxed. Lower back should be fairly relaxed as well. All the work happening in between those muscles in the glutes. If you're not feeling that, just engage them before you start the movement. Push high and squeeze, lower down under control. Glutes still working as you lower. Time on there, and now standing up. And so we've either got that march on your forefoot, or we've got running on the spot. So the low and the high impact option there. Again, with running on the spot, we're not trying to get the knees really high because that risks dropping the hips like this and the shoulders coming back. We want hips high, bit of a lean through the floor or from the floor, just nice and light on the feet. Keep everything strong through the core as well. 10 seconds, and then we go back into inchworm, and this is the second round, so you can add a press up into this one if you want to. 2, 1, time. Good stuff. So back into inchworm, optional press up. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to come down, stretch through the hamstrings and glute, go into that press up. Just slow and controlled, just starting to fire the chest muscles, lat muscles, get the triceps warm. We're going to be doing quite a lot of work later on in the session using this muscle group. So just starting to get it warm now. All of this is just still under control. Range and activation is your primary focus. Okay, good stuff. Finish the inchworms there. We're now standing up. Sumo thrusters, and we're going to add a little weight to this. So just holding the weight below your chin. It doesn't need to be a lot of weight. We're just resisting the movement a little bit more. If in round 3 you want to add more weight, you can. Good stuff, guys. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Time. We're down on the floor. We're going to go for that Blackburn hold. This time, arms wide. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Off you go. So down on the floor, head down, crucifix position, lift up and hold. So this is a great exercise to strengthen the muscles involved in the arm recovery during the front crawl stroke. Again, try and pinch between the shoulder blades, lifting the hands and arms as high as you can. Try to keep the work in the back and not through the shoulders. Good stuff. Rolling over onto your back, we're now onto the glute bridges, and you can alternate your legs on this one this time if you want. So draw one leg up towards your chest and then push up with the other one so that you've got that alternating leg, single leg glute bridge as I'm doing. Now you should only do this if you can make sure the pelvis stays in line parallel to the floor and doesn't drop on the side of the leg that's lifted up. Keep the hamstrings relaxed, exactly as before, pushing through the glutes, squeeze at the top. Arms high towards the ceiling. And time, standing up. 45 seconds of just running on the spot, or that march on your forefoot. Ready, 2, 1, go. So we've got one more round through these exercises. This warm-up is a nice total body warm-up to do before any kind of S&C. It doesn't take too long, but that warm-up is crucial for getting the range, warming up the joints, activating the muscles, starting to switch everything on. 15 more seconds. This running on the spot is just starting to switch on the calves, but also starting to get the heart rate up. Pumping more blood around the body, allowing it to work harder. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. So now we're back to the inchworm exercise. Again, add that press up if you want to. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So down to the floor, walk it out, always under control. Do the press up if you want to, walk it back. Keep moving in one smooth motion. You can change the hand position of the press up with each rep if you want to as well. There's loads of options for you to tailor this. Make it as specific as you like. Keep the core tight. In the press up position, pull up through the glutes and hamstrings to standing. And time, we're now back onto that thruster. Add more weight if you want to, or add weight for the first time, if that's where you are. Feet wide, off you go. So again, we want the weight through the heel. We want the feet at a 45-degree angle, not facing forward. We want to sink down nice and low, keeping the knees wide. We want to push high without leaning back. Try and get your weight above your head rather than in front. Keep the back flat and chest up as you squat down. And just think low, working the range with each one. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Time, and now back down on the floor for the Blackburn overhead hold again this time. Ready? Off you go, lift from the back. So we're sinking the shoulder blades nice and low. And then lifting off the floor. Hopefully you have a much better range than me. Mine is terrible. Keep the arms straight. And hands should be shoulder width apart, ideally. Lower back relaxed. Just pull from those shoulder blades. Pull them down. And lifting again a little bit higher. And time. Okay, we're flipping onto our back for our last glute bridges. Alternating leg option. Off we go. So on these single leg ones, the range is a bit more limited, so just push high. Make sure you squeeze high at the top. Hopefully getting yourself into a position where the hip is pretty much in line with the shoulder and the knee. Lift them lower under control. Good work, guys. Nice and strong. One fluid movement. And time, last exercise of the warm-up. Running on the spot or marching on your forefoot with a strong supporting leg or standing leg. Ready? Off you go. So keep the glute on the standing leg, really strong. Whether you're doing the run or the march with a lower intensity. Practice your running arms swinging loosely from the shoulders, driving the elbows back. Ten seconds left, you can speed up a little if you want to. Let's get the heart rate nice and high. We're ready for your session. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, pause there, get a drink. That's the warm-up done. So you're now ready for your main set.
Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you now feel warmed up and ready to go. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the session, to hit the like and subscribe button. You can now move on to any other main set that you want to do, but if you want to follow us into our Tri-Specific main session, then you can find that by clicking just up here, and you can join us for a different session by clicking down here. Thanks very much, hope to see you soon.